Hello to all traders and welcome to another episode of Stock Watch as we kick off this Monday morning session. And the big news coming out of the back end of last week was that Elon Musk is now stopping his acquisition of Twitter, $44 billion deal. And this comes on the back of months and months of speculation whether or not he's actually going to proceed with this acquisition. It's been a topsy-turvy few months for Twitter as well. Their stock price has been on a roller coaster ride, which we'll look at shortly. But we've seen fresh highs when the acquisition was announced. But then, as you can see on the chart currently, we've seen quite a choppy price action before it started plummeting back to where the price was before the news of this broke. So shares did drop over 9%, and conversely, Twitter did jump by over 3% on Friday's trading. So what does this mean for the next round of talks? Because there could be a fresh bidder in for Twitter, and this could come in terms of Disney or Microsoft acquiring this company. But obviously, if this has been rolling on since April, then you can imagine if there's going to be another bid, how long that's going to take, and if it's going to go ahead as well. So very choppy times for Twitter. So if we look on the charts at the moment, I just want to point out the ascension from when the news first broke about the acquiring of Tesla to Twitter, and look at this massive gap in the market. So we went from roughly about $40, gapped to $48, and then kept pushing to $54. So quite significant there. But as you can see, since then, it's just been one-way traffic, unfortunately, for Twitter shares. And now we're in a vast consolidation, as you can see here, and shares did drop even lower than that. So let's just zoom in so it's a little bit easy to see. This is on the daily chart, don't forget. I like to start from the daily progression before we go on the intraday. And with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, as you can see here, heavy resistance from the cloud on the lower border. But now we have this gap on the, sorry, I'm on the 4-hour chart. Sorry, I want to go 4 hour than 1 hour today. So on the 4-hour chart, we've got this gap now to the downside, which is quite significant when the news broke. And we'll see if that has anything to do with the next move for Elon Musk. But it looks like he's more concerned about the Tesla share price than Twitter share price at the moment. Looking at the divergences on the RSI, nothing really quite significant there in the near term at least. But let's look on the 1-hour chart, because I don't usually do 1-hour charts because a lot of our clients do request daily and 4-hour charts. But I just want to show you at the moment what we're looking at. Just remove these drawings as well. We are now seeing a move to the downside, very bearish market, and we've gone from roughly about $39 down to the $37, $36 mark. So even though it's only a $2 shift, Twitter share price isn't really that valuable at the moment anyway. It's not like Tesla, Microsoft, where it's in the thousands. This is still under $100, as you can see here, now $40. So what repercussions will that have? The only thing we can see here at the moment is that we are seeing a slight, just put a slight divergence here with the prices on the RSI and the chart. So what will happen with this conclusion and this news as well, we'll have to wait and see. But let me know what you think on our YouTube post as well. And just looking at Tesla as well, as I said, their shares actually jumped on the news, and obviously there'll be a bit more money to be placed into Twitter as well. So this will be something quite significant. And as I said, a lot of analysts are already saying, was he just thinking of Tesla himself and not really Twitter before he pulling out of this deal, because it has been going for a few months now as well. So let's just see what the next few sessions bring. But Tesla, on the other hand, as you can see, they were in quite a slight bear market before moving a little bit to the upside. I've got this on the daily chart now. I just want to see the progression, because we're having some resistance on the lower border of the Ichimoku cloud, which gives me the indication that prices have jumped thus far. You know, 5 nice bullish candles here. However, we are now looking at possibly some resistance and a move to the downside. So most probably we'll see another retraction and possibly another move downwards. I'll be checking to see when the market does open shortly what will happen, and if I should put any sell positions in there. That will be quite interesting as well. So let's just take a quick look on the 4-hour as well while we're here. And again, it's similar to the daily chart in the sense that we have now pushed higher, but we are possibly seeing some resistance in the near term as well. I'll be looking at these recent highs quite significantly, because any move more to the upside, then we'll be seeing more fresh highs and a break and possibly going back up above the $800 zone. So this will be quite significant as well. So let me know what you think on our YouTube post, and we'll speak again tomorrow for the next round of headlines. So take care and bye for now.